Hello, hello. How we doing, everyone? We are live today here on a little Wednesday afternoon for the new weekly show, talking some Top Shot, and we're gonna kick it with the throwback OG Own the Moment NBA Top Shot podcast intro. Let's do it. All right, all right. JM to those in the chat. We got Sergeant Stogie, we got Adam, we got Ryan, we got Heiz. What's going on, everybody that's joining us on YouTube, joining us on the X platform? Happy Wednesday. And we got some stuff to discuss here. Lots going on in the Top Shot streets. We earlier this week released our new content schedule. Been a little quieter on the OTM front as football season winded down, but in this next month especially going to be ramping back up into the basketball streets, talking Top Shot, talking college basketball. We announced our new TOC March Madness game that is going to be coming soon, and pumped to dive into it. Let's just start by sharing out the content schedule in case you have not seen, so that everybody is in the loop and aware of what's going on. We're going to be live on this very YouTube channel 3 times a week. So if you are not already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and help us out by hammering the like button on the stream there. You can also follow me on Twitter/X at TJ Lasig, TJLAESSIG. You can also follow me on the gram, on Instagram, TJ_Lasig, posting some of my kind of personal life, dad life stuff over there. So make sure you're hitting me with a follow on all the channels. And here we've got the content schedule. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we're going to be live at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then on Friday, we're going to be live at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesdays, talking college basketball, talking TOC madness. And on Tuesday, specifically on Tuesday, March 19th, we're going to be having a Mega Madness stream with guests breaking down the finalized college basketball March Madness bracket after Selection Sunday, talking through the TOC Madness game, strategy, all that good stuff. Tuesday nights, of course, then we also have our poker night taking place at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Then right here, Wednesday, every single Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be talking Top Shot, talking hoops, fast break, everything going on in the NBA Top Shot streets. And then Fridays, it's Jolly Vibes Only, the happy hour show hosted by Coop. I'm going to be joining him this Friday. Bring a beverage, hang out. Going to be talking about all the things. No real agenda for that show. Doing some giveaways, talking about any topics. I think Coop actually put out a post earlier sourcing topics for this Friday's show. So make sure you're giving Coop a follow there. He is at The Real Coop on the X platform. Give him a follow. And then, of course, we've got Justin at Justin Herzig. Follow all the people, man. We got things going on here. All right. So what's going on in Top Shot? I wanted to start this show with some big sales that happened in the past 2 to 3 days here, starting with our guy, Mike Levy, MBL, the man over at Floaty, making a $30,000 purchase of the block moment. We got it right here. The Top Shot Twitter account posted it out. The serial number $30,000. On the block. We also had a Top Shot debut serial jersey purchase for $23K, and then we had another purchase of the block for $95,000. MBL, Lakers, and Burko Kid. 3 huge posts there. Ladies and gentlemen, are we back here? Are we back? Top Shot is absolutely vibing. Oh, Jason says he hears a mini TJ. Yes, mini TJ is seemingly crying in the background. So sorry for that if you can hear that in the background, but hey, that's just what life is like in the TJ household right now. Shout out to Christina for taking care of him as I do this show. But let's so give me your thoughts in in chat here of what we think about these big purchases, right? I mean, on one hand, I think the positive is like, I mean, this is huge, right? Haven't had big sales like this in a minute. I think that's awesome. The skeptics, of course, are going to say like, oh, this is just the same OG people making big purchases. Where are the new users? I totally get that perspective as well. But I mean, either way, I think it's fun to see. Like, and I was actually, we have a shared Slack channel with the guys over at Floaty. So I hit Mike up after I saw the sale, told him congratulations. And he's pumped up about it. They're also celebrating a big milestone over at Floaty with 1,000+ transactions in the month of February, I believe it was. Let me double check so that I'm not misquoting him, or maybe he tweeted that out. I think he tweeted that out. Let's look at MBL's Twitter and see what he's saying there. We got MBL's Twitter here. Shout out Mike Levy and Floaty. Here we go. So why I spent $30,000 on the number 23 LeBron, the block moment. Number one reason, LBJ equals the GOAT. I mean, undisputed GOAT, right? Obviously, I mean, I guess not undisputed because, of course, there's the MJ LeBron thing. But I mean, undisputed, one of the two GOATs to ever play in the NBA. Just became the first player to cross 40,000 points scored. So, yeah. LeBron's good at basketball, and he's played basketball for a long time. So probably a good player to own Top Shot moments of. And then number two, this is MBL's personal holy grail on NBA Top Shot. I think when it comes to actual moments themselves, everybody remembers this block, right? I mean, this was absolutely epic. Cleveland Cavs, LeBron. One of, if not the most memorable play, I think, of LeBron's career. So you love to see that. And then, yeah, there it is. He said it's a mini celebration of Floaty crossing 1,000 daily sales this month. I guess that means an average of 1,000 sales per day. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Congrats to MBL and the Floaty team on that. And then the last one, Top Shot has made huge strides since the rise and fall of 21. I mean, ... Watch the moment. And yes, some of these crypto NFT prop sets will be rotating back into Top Shot at some point. Love it. Yeah, and that's, Coop and I actually talked about it a little bit on yesterday's show, but the overall crypto market has been in a little, maybe not even little bull run at this point. I'd say a legit full-on bull run here happening. Bitcoin approaching 70K. Nearing that all-time high number. I think we'll probably talk about this a bit more on Friday's happy hour show. But I just wanted to start off with this because exciting stuff. Haven't seen big sales like that in the Top Shot streets in a while. Interesting to see if this gains any kind of momentum, but besides, like, outside of this typical Top Shot bubble that we have. Jason says in the chat, TS back. Absolutely. More JMs in the chat. Mark, what's going on? Dan. Mark, 2 marks. Jason. JM, everybody. Jolly morning to all of you. So, yeah, there's those big purchases that we had. Like I said, also had Lakers. So, Lakers has definitely been one of the big-time collectors. Familiar name there. Made another huge purchase there of the serial number on the LeBron Top Shot debut. And then Burko Kid, not a name that I am actually familiar with. As after I saw this tweet, I had not even been following them on X prior to that. So gave them a follow, hit them up, but I should probably like these tweets. Huh? Congratulations on those purchases. If you're watching this video on YouTube after the fact, let me know in the comments what you think this means for Top Shot. Does this mean Top Shot is back? Does this not matter at all? What do we think is going to happen from here? And we've got just over a month before the NBA playoffs. Things really heating up down the stretch here in the NBA Top Shot streets. Okay, let's move on to topic number 2 of today, which is Own the Moment Hoops. As always, we have our daily free hoops contests. Every single Wednesday is when the new week starts, which is also why we are doing this show on Wednesday. Get you prepared for the week ahead. Every single day, enter the daily hoops contest. Over the course of the week, we then take your best 3 finishes. That determines the week-long leaderboard, which in turn determines the $1,000 in Dapper Balance prizes that gets paid out to the winners. So $1,000 in pure Dapper Balance, sweet Dapper Balance right into your account every single week, and 100% free to play. All you need is the NBA Top Shot moments to fill out a lineup. So if you are out there and you are collecting Top Shot, no reason why you should not be entering these free hoop contests every single day. You can check them out at otmnft.com/hoops/lobby. In addition, we now have two new Jolly Joker gated hoops contests every single day for the next 2 weeks here. And in these contests, you have the opportunity to win yourself some TOC Madness packs for the upcoming March Madness tournament. If you are a Jolly Joker holder, you can enter the JJ Hoops contest right here. The winner every single night gets a TOC Madness pack. 2nd through 10th place gets a TOC snack pack. If you're a holder, again, nothing else you need to do other than enter, completely free. So take advantage of that. Just another nice little additional perk if you are indeed a Jolly Joker holder. If you're not a Jolly Joker holder and you're listening to this show, now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the time. First off, it's always the time because it gets you access to all of the analytics tools for NBA Top Shot and for NFL All Day. You can see your account valuations. You can use the challenge tracker, the sniper, the new pack tools where you can see the pack feed and all the packs getting opened. Tons of value being provided by owning a Jolly Joker. You can also subscribe to OTM Premium if you want to go more of the traditional route. Link in the bottom if you want to subscribe to the website. If you're a Jolly Joker holder, you get access to all of those tools and additional perks such as this very JJ Gated Hoops contest. And then we have our Gold Club. This is our exclusive club within the Jolly Jokers. In order to be a member of the Gold Club, you either need to own 15 or more Jolly Jokers or one of our Golden Goats. That gets you into the Gold Club. We have a second contest every night that is exclusive to Gold Club members only. So much smaller field there. Gives you a great chance to stack up on some of these TOC Madness packs and cards leading into the March Madness tournament. In the Gold Club contest, 1st place getting a TOC Madness pack, 2nd through 5th getting a TOC snack pack. So there we have it. Head on over otmnft.com/hoops/lobby. Let's check out today's slate. Going to make my lineup. So for anybody that is not familiar, how Own the Moment hoops work, it's a fantasy basketball game using your NBA Top Shot moments. Every day you select 5 players, and then there's also a bench slot. The bench slot is used in the event that one of your players is a late scratch, does not ends up playing 0 minutes and getting 0 points. Your bench player will automatically fill in so that you don't have a dead zero in the lineup. I think that's a really nice feature there, just given all the craziness and mayhem that goes down in the NBA specifically. How hoops work is that there is traditional fantasy scoring where you're scoring points for all the usual fantasy stuff. But then on top of that, because this is a game using your NBA Top Shot moments, the play type of the moment matters. So whether you use an assist, dunk, handles, redemption moment, right? All of these different play types within the moment gives you a boost on that specific stat category. And how it works is if your player in tonight's slate outperforms the stat category associated with their play type, you get a scoring boost. So in the builder, we have the play type for each of your players. We have underneath the stat category that it then serves as a boost for. And then we have the last 10 game average. And what you are looking for is players that you think will outperform their last 10 average in the specific category associated with the play type of the moment. Clocking in at the top of the board, we've got Giannis tonight. For me, I have 2 different options of how I can leverage my Giannis as a player in my lineup. I can either use his assist, where he's averaged 6.1 assists over the last 10 games, or I can use points, where he's averaged 28.3 points. Giannis is a scorer playing in a big matchup with Golden State tonight. I'm going to go ahead and just just start off my lineup by eating the chalk with that Giannis points card. And then also we have the rare moment. So you can, in your lineup, use a rare or legendary moment to designate one player to be your hoops hero. This means that they will get, in addition to the regular boosts, a 1.25x multiplier on all the fantasy points that they score. Fantastic way to get some additional utility for those rare and legendary moments that you have in your collection. Right here, I've got the LeBron James rare throwdowns dunk, 26.5 points average over his last 10 games. Let's jam him in there in honor of MBL's big LeBron purchase, in honor of some of these other big LeBron purchases going down. You got to have LeBron in your lineup tonight. We're going to use him as our hero. We're going to use the dunk and hope that he scores more than 27 points tonight, which, hey, LeBron, I mean, come on, anything can happen with that fella. All right. Some other players that we have as options here. We've got SGA, Anthony Davis, Sabonis, Kawhi Leonard, Tyrese Maxey. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I'm a Philly guy. You can see it in the background there. We've got the Flyers, Eagles, all that stuff going on here. We got Gritty. If I go down here in the wrong way. In the corner here, we got the love sign. If we look even further down, I got some more Flyers and Eagles stuff. So we are biased towards the 76ers. And we've also been on this kick where we are playing the Tyrese Maxey layup points moment on a regular basis, with the thesis being that as Embiid is out, Tyrese Maxey is going to be scoring more points, getting higher usage on my Philadelphia 76ers. So we're going to use him as my third player. Shout out to John Prater in the chat here. Likes Sabonis tonight. Okay. I like Sabonis too. Looking at my collection, I've got two options. So I can either use his dunk, which would give me a points multiplier, or I can use his block where he's only averaging 0.7. So it's not every game that Sabonis gets blocks. But in this setup, all I would need is him to get one block tonight. Let's mix it up. I mean, I've already got 3 people where I'm using their points. So for these last 2 spots and for the bench slot, I want to get a little more diversification in there. So let's go ahead with the Sabonis block and lock that in here. James Harden, we don't want James Harden. How about Dame Lillard 3-pointer? And I like that the last 10 average is 2.9. So if we get 3 3-pointers from Dame this evening, that is automatically going to put him over the average. Gives a little mini stack here with Giannis in that matchup with Golden State. So why don't we go ahead and lock in Dame Lillard? And what else do we got? We got Steph Curry here. If we want to take somebody on the other side, maybe a Steph Curry assist as my bench player. I kind of like that. Let's throw a little handles moment, which counts as an assist, as my bench slot. So we've got a Giannis dunk, a LeBron dunk, a Tyrese Maxey layup, Sabonis block, Dame Lillard 3-pointer, and then we've got the Steph Curry handles coming off the bench in the event that we need it. Okay. Maxey is out. Good to know, dude. Good to know, Ryan. Okay. Well, Maxey's out. So do we just go straight up with Toby then? I think I'm just going to put in Toby because with Maxey and Embiid both out, there is usage to be had. And let's be honest, I'm too biased to not play at least one Sixer in my lineup, no matter how bleak their roster may be. When you are missing players in the NBA, it's actually a great time to kind of level down and pick up some of those extra players in there. So let's do that. Yeah, we should probably find. I need to monitor on this show the injuries a bit more. So maybe going forward, I will find a better way to touch on the injuries, either by preparing myself prior to the show or even just doing a read through of injury reports. I think could be helpful. Obviously plays a massive part in the game of the NBA. So here we have it, submitting our hoops roster. Yeah, as Jason said, TJ didn't know Maxey's out, almost like he's distracted by something else. Yes, for those that have not heard already, I did just have a kid, a baby son, baby boy Liam, 1 week ago. So things are a little crazy around here. Believe it or not, I'm not super up to date on all the latest and greatest when it comes to injury news in the NBA. Busy taking care of baby boy Liam. And I will plug doing a new podcast on that. It's called First Year Dad. Check it out on all podcast platforms. You can look it up, Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for First Year Dad. Check it out. I've got 2 episodes live now, an introductory episode where I just gave a little bit of background about myself, about why I'm doing the podcast, about what to expect from the 52 episode podcast series. And then earlier this week, as we are now 1 week in, published the first episode recapping the first week as a dad, going through the hospital and birthing experience, taking Liam home, having him meet his grandparents, his aunts and uncles, and just the first week at home with my fiance and I and our new little fella. So yeah, check that out. Again, First Year Dad podcast. And if you're following me on X, great. Also give me a follow on Instagram at TJ_Lasig. Got some fun stuff, content going on over there. Check all of that out. All right, there it is. OTM Hoops. As a reminder, if you have not entered already, completely free, head on over to otmnft.com/hoops. Make sure you get your lineup in. If you're a Jolly Joker holder, make sure you're entering the Jolly Joker gated contest. If you're not a Jolly Joker holder, come on, fellas. Now is the time. Get into the community. In my opinion, my biased opinion, but I think it's correct, the #1 sports community on the Flow blockchain. We are 2019 holders strong. Yeah, 2019 holders strong. You can go to otmnft.com/jollyjokers, and then you are 1 click away from the Floaty marketplace, and it will automatically sort by low ask for you if you're looking to kind of start from the low ask and see what's available there. Floor price right now, $85. Check out the Jolly Jokers, get you access to the OTM analytics site for Top Shot, gets you into our contests coming up for March Madness. And we've always got different things going on for the JJ community. Let's check that out. All right. Final topic of today's episode. We've got NBA Top Shot Fast Break. Now, I have not been playing this segment again. I'll say it 100 times, but it is what it is. It's just reality. Just had a kid. Have not been keeping up with my fast break, unfortunately. But hey, that's good because it's going to make it look like I've got all the options in the world here for this week. So tonight's fast break, pick 5 players who will combine for at least 25 assists minus turnovers. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Assists minus turnovers. So we're looking for some good ball distributors here that also are careful with the ball. I like to see that. They give us their assist to turnover kind of average ratio here. Of course, you're going to be looking at a ton of point guards when it comes to this, even the big fella Sabonis. So let's start off with Sabonis because we have him in our hoops lineup, and I'm not a big diversify the portfolio guy, right? Like if I got making a bet on a guy in hoops, I don't mind also making a bet on the same guy in NBA Top Shot Fast Break. Jason letting me know that Fred VanVleet screwed everyone last time. Jason, that is all I needed to hear to click him into my lineup. In these types of games, whether it's daily fantasy sports or NBA Top Shot Fast Break, or really any game where you are playing in a larger field against other opponents, game theory is a huge part of the game. So if there are collectors out there that were screwed over by Fred VanVleet the last time, and now they are going into today and they are like, I am not playing Fred. He screwed me over. F you, Freddie VanVleet. I'm out. That's all you need to hear to jam him on in there. Fred VanVleet. Shout out to, I remember the original Peter Overzet bit of Fred VanVleet. That's also another reason. Why not? Let's jam him on in there. Now, when we do talk about biases, James Harden, blacklisted as someone who really messed with my Philadelphia 76ers. You ain't getting into my lineup. How about CP3, Chris Paul, Justin Herzig? Huge Chris Paul guy, Wake Forest, all that good stuff. Let's jam him on into my lineup. Trae Young would certainly be a great one, but we got a little injury tag on him. I do see that LeBron is questionable. I might need to look at my hoops contest for that. Yep, as Jason just said, 100% chance. Lots of people leave him out of PSD. Mark says spend 50 cents on a Tyus. Yeah, I need to start like building my collection a little bit more for Fast Break. That's another thing on my to-do list is I mentioned this on a past stream, but I haven't really sifted through my Top Shot collection in a while. I have a bunch of moments that, maybe aren't moments that I love. I have some that I do want to go get from a Philadelphia 76ers perspective, from a set completion perspective, from a fast break and hoops optimization perspective. So maybe on next week's show, we're already almost at a half hour, and I want to keep these shows relatively tight. Maybe on a future show, we will get more into that. All right. John says to check out DeJounte. Let's check him out. We've got a 3.4 ratio there. Okay. Yes, I don't have Tyus. D'Angelo Russell. All right. I'm down to ride with you, John. I'm down to ride with you on a DeJounte. And then, like I said, I don't mind double dipping in my hoops and fast break lineups. I put Dame and his 3-pointer into my lineup. Let's also kind of make a dual bet on Dame, but also get a little bit of diversification with Dame. In hoops, we're going to be, just hoping he scores a lot of general fantasy points, but really more specifically focused on that 3-pointer since that's where we're getting the boost. Let's double down on his assist to turnover ratio here by locking him into the fast break lineup. So let's do it. We are done. Chris Paul, Sabonis, Murray, Fred VanVleet, Lillard. Let's go ahead and what's the best way for me to share this? Not this. How do people go about sharing this when they do it? Anybody know? Because I'm going to tweet this on out to share my fast break lineup. I've seen people do it. Do you just take a screenshot, or is there a more tech savvy way to do it, ladies and gentlemen? If anybody in the chat knows, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead, take a little screen, gravity. That should work fine. And we are going to go ahead and jam this out. All right, what do you think about this? What do you think about this little post? Ready to rock in at NBA Top Shot Fast Break tonight. Thoughts on my lineup? Feel free to roast it below. Okay. Boom. We're posting it. Check that on out. Hit me in the comments. Hit me in the replies. Roast my lineup. Let me know how it is. Let me know if you like some of my players, if you don't like some of my players. Help me. Give me some advice. I'm a little bit of a fast break rookie here. So as a part of doing the show, I'm looking to learn more and get better at this game. Whew. Fun show today. Covered a lot. Thanks to everyone that joined in chat. Let me pull up a little something here. Let me pull up a little something here. All right, so we got to do a giveaway, right? We got to do a giveaway. We are going to give away a TOC Madness snack pack. On all these shows, going to be giving those away. So hit me with a hashtag fast break in the chat. If you're listening on X right now, also head on over to the YouTube channel, Own the Moment on YouTube. You can jump into the chat there, hit it with a hashtag fast break to enter. We have 19 people watching on YouTube right now, but assuming this is right, we have like over 100 people watching on X. It says 143. StreamYard is telling me 191 people are watching right now. I don't know what numbers are real and what numbers are fake, but if you are out there and you want to enter the giveaway, you got to get on over to the YouTube channel, and then you got to hit hashtag chat or hashtag fast break in the chat. Enter this giveaway for a chance to win a TOC Madness pack. For those that are not yet familiar, this is our new spin on fantasy basketball for college basketball for the upcoming March Madness tournament. Rip open packs, build teams, score points to climb that leaderboard, and play in contests every single weekend throughout the March Madness tournament. How this works, just a quick explanation here as we wrap up the show. How this works is that each card is going to represent a team in the college basketball tournament and a stat category. A little bit of a simplification, since with college basketball, we don't know a lot of the players by name like we do in football or in the NBA. And so what you are doing is just rooting for an overall stat category for the team that you are picking. So if you have the Duke assists card, every time any player on Duke gets an assist, you are scoring fantasy points. That way makes it A, simple to make your lineup, but then B, as we are watching the games and sweating, very easy to see, oh, that was good for me. I have Duke. I just saw them score points and get an assist as a result. Boom, I win. Oh, I played the Kentucky rebound card. I'm watching the Kentucky game. I can see every time Kentucky gets a rebound and know that I'm scoring points without having to wonder, is that guy that just scored that basket a small forward, a shooting guard, a point guard? I don't know who this dude is. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to pick a stat category for the team that you are rooting for. So check out that. We are going to have a warm-up contest that's going live tomorrow for the conference tournaments. If you are a Jolly Joker holder, you'll be receiving an airdropped pack for that warm-up tournament. If you are not a Jolly Joker holder, again, been touting it on this show, now's the perfect time to get on board. We are doing a snapshot of holders tonight at midnight, and based on the tier that you are in, you will receive anywhere between 1 and 4 airdropped packs. Our tiers are Jolly Jokers, which mean you hold 1, All-Star, which means you hold 5, Hall of Fame, which means you hold 10, and then the Gold Club, which means you hold 15 or more, or one of our Golden Goats. So again, check out Jolly Jokers over on our friends at Floaty. Make sure you're holding one if you want to enter the Warm-Up Madness tournament. And here we go. Hashtag fast break. Last call here to enter the giveaway. We've only got 18 entries right now. So anybody that's on X, come on over to the YouTube. Also, if you're here on YouTube, like the stream, hit the stream with a like. Remember that we are going to be back on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time with the Jolly Vibes Only Happy Hour show. Myself and Coop breaking it all down there. Here we have it. We're going to run this giveaway, and then we're going to get on out of here. Good luck, everybody. Good luck in hoops. Good luck in fast break tonight. And we'll keep monitoring that marketplace to see if we get any more big-time Top Shot sales in the coming days. And the winner is Mark. Wow, there we have it. Long time Own the Moment supporter, long time Jolly Joker holder, Andy Reid off a bye, takes down this snack pack, starting to build that collection for the upcoming March Madness tournament. Congrats, Mark. Thanks for joining the show, everybody. We will be back every single Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're also going to be back on Friday, back on Tuesday. Make sure you're following Own the Moment on Twitter. Make sure you're following me at TJ Lasig. You can also follow me again on Instagram at TJ_Lasig. Going to be seeing a lot of me over the coming weeks here. Fun show today. Thanks for joining me in chat. Thanks to everyone that is watching this back on replay. Good luck in all of your contests tonight, and see you next time.